welcome back. It's time to make block 5. This is block 5. Looks a little funky, but we're going to work it out. We have a new technique this time. It's the tall triangles and the half tall triangles. And there will be a demonstration at the end of this video for the cutting of those, but for now let's just figure out how to put it together. Alright, let's pull this one down and we'll reconstruct. We'll start with this bottom piece, okay? And then we're going to make a tall triangle, half tall triangle unit. Okay, so let me show you how to do that real quick. This is the piece with the tall triangle and the half tall triangle. The first one has been added on already. I'll show you how to do that in the cutting demonstration at the end as well. Here's the second piece. I want you to make sure that you lay it out like this. Make sure it sews on right. Not like this. I've done this before. You don't want to do this. You just end up ripping things out and having to do them right. Okay, so we place it here, and then when this piece goes on, there's a little notch here and a little point, triangle point here. So when you sew, you can go from your 1/4 inch down here to the notch for the other 1/4 inch, and when you press it open, you get a beautiful tall triangle unit like this. And then we have one piece to add to the top, and voila, you have block 5. You need to make 8 of these, okay? So make 8 of these, save them for next month, and we'll see you then. Okay, see you later, bye.
Okay, I'm going to show you how to cut tall triangles. It doesn't really matter at this point what color fabric I'm using. I'm just using this cream as an example to show you how to cut them. Now I've made a 4.5 inch strip. I've lined up my dotted 4.5 inch line here and the straight edge at the top of the triangle here. What I can do then is just cut the pieces away. I've only got it doubled, so I have 2 pieces here, and then as I turn it around, trying to stay within camera range so that you can see, not so easy. Try that again. There we go. I line up the dotted line, the cut edge here, I trim again. That is how you make your tall triangles. Now, to make the half tall triangles, you would be using whatever color the instructions tell you you need to use. I'm just going to continue to show you here from this cream colored strip. I'm using my tool just as a straight edge here to cut this off. Now, your instructions say to cut this to a 3 inch by 4.5 inch rectangle. If you happen to be using a fabric that is printed, not a batik, a printed fabric, you will want to make sure that these are either wrong sides together or right sides together. In the pattern it says pair them wrong sides together, which is basically the way your fabric should be wrapped when you get it. Then you just have to place your goddess tool so that the dotted line for the half tall triangle lines up along the bottom, along this edge. You trim it, and there is a little notch here that you want to trim as well. So this is what your shape looks like. Reason why we pair those up is because we need one going in each direction. Okay, so what happens, now I have it in different colors so you can see what's going on. We line up the half tall triangle over the tall triangle. When we line that up, we start sewing here and we sew our 1/4 inch open, and then when we press this open, the second one, you want to line these up ahead of time. Make sure that they're going to square up the way they're supposed to. If you do it this way, it won't be a square. Ask me how I know. I've done that more than once. So pay a little attention here. You have a point there, and your little notch edge works perfectly here. Then you start sewing here, and you sew your 1/4 inch seam allowance, and then you press these open, press those seams open. That way when you sew through on your 1/4 inch to something else, you can see right where the point of your triangle is. Should be only a 1/4 inch down, but this is your tall triangle unit.